Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Building a Nation with Polonia Warszawa. Today we're on the page of Mark Stamler, former player of ours, but the main reason I thought we'd have a look at him today is because he's moved again. This guy moves more than, like, I don't know, is he living with his parents and they're being deployed? I don't understand. He moves so damn much. Look, he's at a different club every single pissing year. In fact, yes, he is. Oh no, we'll actually have a look at it properly. That's crazy though. He just seems to move constantly. Like, after he left us, he went on a loan spell, then he went for 3.1 million. He then was at Celta Vigo for a few seasons, but then went to Spurs for 15 million. Did a season on loan at Newcastle, then moved to Monaco for 25 million. Then a year later, and playing no games, he moves to West Ham for 22 million. How are people buying this guy? He was rubbish when he was with us, and I just don't get it. We keep getting money every time one of these deals goes through, though, so we've earned quite a bit of cash on this deal down the line. Right, we've had some games off camera. Going to show you those now. We'll do the transfers because there have been some, and all sorts of other stuff in between. And we've got our Champions League tie today, and it is against Arsenal, another English side. Last year we got mucked up by Chelsea in the Champions League. Hopefully we don't do that against Arsenal this time. Here's the hope anyway. Starting off with the home leg in today's video. So, first off, in the league, away at Zag, 6-0. Marlon scored 4 goals. Ibrahima Pereira and Carroll in there too. I changed the tactic a little bit to mimic more like what we've been doing in the livecom games, and it seems to work. We then hit Swansk for 4 with Blaise Lisic, Pereira, Carroll and Paulo Jorge getting the goals. Then after Christmas, another 4-0, this time over Katowice, Gorosito, Vicente, Lisic and Canio getting the goals. Posse's getting a lot more assists lately. Lastly, a heavily rotated team only stumbled to a 0-0 draw away at Cracovia by missing 2 penalties. Both Vicente and Marlon managed to miss one in this game. Not ideal. And here's how the league looks. We're still miles clear, but only 9 points, amazingly. But you can see the gap is really starting to emerge now. Wisła, 9 points off the back of Katowice, who have had a little bit of a poor run, and now sit 5 points off the rest of them. That top 6 are really splitting away. And even after that, you can see the way it just trickles down. It's going to be a massive battle to see who doesn't get relegated this year. In all honesty, anyone from probably Wisła, Krakow that is, downwards could probably still go down this year. It is mental down there. Lisic with 14, Ibrahima Pereira with 10, but Posse with 11 assists this year as well, which is pretty damn impressive. But look at this. Selmani's already got 8 Man of the Match awards for Lechia this year, so he looks like a god. Right, let's just get straight into Arsenal. We just got to. Being the home leg first, Bruno Lage is the Arsenal manager. I just don't know. We've got to set down a score, basically. It's like cricket, I look at this. We've got to just put something out there and be like, right, that's our score. Obviously not playing this lineup today. We'll be doing this one. And there we go. Pereira, Lisic, Carroll for Posse, Gorosito, Coronel, Maka, because Shabal's still injured. We had some big bids for Maka, £40 million, or 45 in fact in the end from PSG, but he actually was happy to stay, which is really good. Didn't even take much convincing, just one conversation with Alberto Freitas, I believe, as always. I just trust Montañez way more than I trust Maurizio Coronel. It's just one of those things. I don't even know why. It just seems to be that way. Prado is back now, but then we didn't have enough space to register him, which is annoying. So on the bench, Coronel, The Lama, Pimentinha, Firmino, Veras, Vicente and Paulo Jorge. Arsenal pretty they got Mark Lammers. I was looking at this guy a few years ago. Okay, we did get Fulham's assistant manager in the end. This is our new man, something Diego Reyes, I think his name is. Okay, so probably going to have a fairly large attendance today. The ball won't let me... Oh, but they completed the takeover. The takeover has happened, by the way. Well, more on that in a bit, but it has happened. It's basically meant nothing, but it has happened. Honestly, I would settle if we absolutely had to for a 0-0 draw or a victory, because I do feel like we're strong enough to pull off a score draw away, but I would like to go out and get the result. There we go, Albarracin. It's a good start from him, winning his header straight away and sort of actually going to someone useful. Maka, oh, lovely link up between these three here. Albarracin, can he find the ball in? He does. Cleared away. Gorosito, he fancies it. And it's a good save, but Parakambi gets there. Okay, I definitely think we can make the most of the... I just don't know anymore. What is it with this? Arsenal scored their first shot on target. Like, we win the ball... Oh my god. I just don't know anymore. I really don't. Okay, we're forced to... Oh my giddy aunt. Ellis. Oh, where did that come from? Gorosito goes for goal. Parakambi, Pereira on the rebound. Are you shitting me? Gorosito cutting inside, goes for goal. Parakambi saves. Lisic. Freitas his header, saved by Parakambi. We're doing an excellent job of pressing them. Getting back, covering, lovely old stuff, basically. Coruña. Maka does fantastically well there for Posse now to bring it forward. He's got the pace. Can he knock it inside for someone? He's found Pereira. Pereira's not found anyone. He's found Carroll. Comes through for Lisic. And it's round the side. Oh, I think we need to get the ball out to the likes of Posse and Lisic a bit faster in the second half. I think that's going to be our way through. Not that we're not finding ways through already. Pereira. Gorosito. Finds Carroll. Oh, come on. How is the keeper catching that? He's not even going to be facing the same direction as it. That's ridiculous. That shot hit the post so hard, and yet their goalkeeper was able to catch it completely flawlessly. Hang on, why was that a foul? He's clearly won the ball there. Nah, there we go. Don't know why it was a free kick, to be honest. It looked fine to me, but okay. Oh, I for Lisic again. It's going to have to be another second half job of going down those wings, I think. For Posse, can he get through a few? And is he being fouled? Says it's a penalty. Okay. Is that Blaise Lisic? It is. He's missed a couple this season. Hopefully. Then again, with the way things have gone lately, this will probably be a miss as well. He scored it! Thank God for that. 1-1. Blaise Lisic. How is this only 1-1? Mental. Blaise Lisic gets his 21st goal of the season. Oh, and by the way, he did win the Ballon d'Or for a second season in a row. I was going to talk about this in between, but he is World Player of the Year 2 years in a row. Ah, ridiculous. I don't know how we're only at 1-1, but we've just got to deal with this. It's crazy, these games. Passing directness needs to go up. We need to go down these wing plays, because that's just what we know what we need to do. We did it against City. It's that kind of game, I feel like. Like, it's there for us to turn this around. We've been vastly the better side on the night. Arsenal have had 5 shots, sure, but 3 of them have been from range as well, other than their goal. Here we go, Parakambi, forcing them to lump it long. And, okay, what was that? Why did the defender randomly just not try and win the header? Why is there a free kick to Arsenal? What? Oh my God. Firstly, Maka doesn't try to watch this go in. No? Yes. You could, oh my giddy aunt. I don't believe this shit. I do not believe it. The Maka thing where he doesn't try and win the header at all, then they get a free kick on the edge of the box for seemingly no reason, and then, oh my God, what is going on this season? Won by Carroll in the midfield. I just don't know anymore. For Posse. Go on, find a ball in. Clear the cross for Lisic. Oh my God. Montañez. That's more like it. Getting those balls out to the wide areas with Lisic and for Posse to exploit. Lisic's flying through. Gorosito for Posse! And it's offside. Finds for Posse. Good work again. Pereira's peeled out wide for some reason. Now he's got the ball back. Can he find Lisic? It's going to be a tough ask. He finds Lisic! Yes, he put it in. Blaise Lisic scores his 2nd goal of the night. How are we only at 2-2 in this match? This is like the Dortmund game all over again. But wonderful work from Almeida to pick up for Posse. Pereira comes short, which was really nice of him, actually. And then he actually just takes his time, finds the run of Lisic. Bang, back post, Lisic scores another goal. 2 more on the night for him, and it's 2-2. This is still not going to be an easy second leg for us. Albarracin, huge header. Lisic now. Carroll, men inside. Albarracin is there. It's deflected. It's come back from Montañez. That's really good defensive play. Gorosito. Long ranger incoming from Gorosito, I feel like. Oh, what a strike! Brian Gorosito makes it 3-2 to Bologna. We are fighting back against the nonsense of today. I don't know how we managed to concede. Look at this from Montañez, by the way. That is some top quality play. We've turned this one around. Gorosito driving at the defenders here, and he's just gone, you know what? Let's have a crack on that. Bang! Peep that one out, Parakambi. God, I'm falling over my words here. What a game. Come on, let's grab a 4th. If we win this 4-2, there might actually be a decent chance for us. Montañez, I've really been impressed with him tonight. Again, I see him do good things all the time. For Posse, Albarracin, lots of space for him. Cleared. Vicente, fresh legs in the middle of the park too. Very, very helpful. And fresh legs up front too. Fernino! Is there again. It's his 1st goal since he got that horrible hip injury, and we are 4-2 up now over Arsenal. What a moment. That looked like an incredible volley. Just having that little bit of fresh legs, what a turnaround. We've really fought hard against the pendulum of nonsense today, I've got to say. Albarracin, what a ball, but look at this from Fernino. Oh my God, it's Paolo Di Canio reincarnated. It's 4-2 and Fernino scored it. Incredible. Game's sort of gone off the boil a little bit now, and that's fine by me. Watch out, second phase from a free kick. Oh, huge tackle from Montañez, and that is wonderful work again. We've got them on the breakaway. If we grab a... I was going to say, if we grab a 5th goal, then this will be one hell of a comeback. Win that, Freitas does brilliantly. Win that again, Almeida, Maka, nice work again. Look at this. Maka again, Almeida. Superb football from us. Oh, what a pass! Okay, if we turn this into a goal, this could be one of the best ever. For Posse, Vicente! It's 5! The football in the lead up to that goal was absolutely sensational. It's the little dink, I think from Freitas into the midfield here. To pick out Vicente with a ball like that, heads it down for Fernino, whips it across out wide for Posse, who's put an early ball in, and there's Vicente on the full volley. It's 5-2 to Polonia Warszawa. What a bloody game. And that, JDs and lentil spoons, is how you fight back. Coruña over the crossbar. 5-2. What a... 4 second half goals there. The fact is, we only scored the penalty, remember, in the 44th minute of this match. And the fact that we've managed to score 4 more after that. And the build-up to that 5th goal. Oh, it's... Oh, my goodness. Fernino's in again. Oh, nearly. The fact that Fernino's come off the bench and scored a goal, you couldn't really write it, could you? Gorosito, just hold on to the ball. As Montañez, I think he's been sensational today. Huge performance. The goals Arsenal score frustrated me to no end, but the fact that we've responded and scored 5 is amazing. That's given us a huge chance in the second leg. We could still muck it up massively, but those, the Firmino and Vicente goals make the huge difference there. Come on! Right. Now we can have a little bit of a relax, and I can actually talk to you about what's happened in the January window and all that stuff, because there has been quite a fair bit, and we've got a game to talk about too. Right guys, we're back, and good God, that took a mind-bogglingly long amount of time to go between those two matches. Like, I've been sat here for a good 15 minutes, and we've only gone 3 days. What? We're on the day of the Corona game. Now I'm going to show you some transfers and stuff, talk about them. I'm going to talk about loads of other stuff during the match. So the first to join us is Salami Özkal. I like him because he's called Salami, but also he's joined us from Trabzonspor for £5 million. 18-year-old, great first touch, decent passing, decent vision. You know the drill, 6'4", a nice tall centre mid to slot in quite nicely. And I thought for this kind of money, I could not say no. Also, Elias Just has now joined us from Strasbourg for the £7 million deal. Perhaps not quite as good as we thought, but still, he could do well for another Polish team. And lastly, another one on that sort of frame, Franklin Villagas has joined us for £1.5 million from Barcelona in Ecuador. Again, I'm just sort of picking out these players from I see them in the youth index. I'm starting to scan a little bit lower, so if it's only like between 50 and 60, I'll scan for more, because some of them are actually coming up higher once you scan a bit deeper on them. So in theory, we might be able to pick up a few more of these gems and sell them onto other Polish clubs, just get them in the league, Now, there were actually a few more future signings that haven't actually joined the club just yet, but I might have to talk about those in a later episode, just because this one, I believe, because of the Arsenal game, is probably going to be quite a long one. You should get Blaise Lisek some body armour for Champions League matches. Yeah, I couldn't believe he got those 2 injuries really early on, and maybe they are actually targeting him. How many leagues have you got loaded? That processing speed seems nightmarish, and I play on a laptop. Yeah, we don't have that many leagues loaded. It's just once we've got 17 seasons into a save, and it gets slower over time. Plus we had more leagues loaded before, which we've now turned off. It just does not work out so well when you do that. That, and it's a kind of old computer, and I mean, it's like 4, nearly 5 years old now, so the hardware's not quite up to scratch. There's all kinds of reasons. So yeah, not great. Picture and goal. Get Matt a super duper computer to play this save without any performance issues until the end of time. Well, I've been trying to sort of slowly but surely funnel some of that money away to try and hopefully do that at some point. But as you can imagine, it's sort of slow progress on that kind of stuff, but we're getting there. So I might be able to get something sorted at least for FM20 potentially. Right then. Let's get into today's game against Corona and try out this other approach I've been working on. So, the only changes I made for it is, that was all the same. I changed it so that, yeah, we distribute quickly. That's one change I made here. And I also made it so there are a higher defensive line and a much higher line of engagement, as well as getting stuck in. I think it just allows us to harry teams even more. So we'll do a quick pick. I don't really want to put Vicente in the midfield there, to be honest. That's not really my style. I'd rather play Francisco in the middle there with him, to be honest. So, Pereira, Lisek, Caro for Posse, Gorosito, Francisco, Albarracin, Freitas, Almeida, Maca, and Iglesias. Right, so, as I mentioned, Lisek won the Ballon d'Or for the 2nd consecutive season. And this is the part where I have to say, he still only has 4 Poland caps. The guy has won 2 Ballon d'Ors, i.e. been voted the best player in the world 2 years in a row. And he has only got 2 more Poland caps than he has Ballon d'Ors. That is not a fair system, if you ask me. Pereira. And he's still got the ball, somehow. He's cleared away, nearly scored in the first minute. Also, Stala Solbakken has left GKS, frustratingly. He's gone to take over the Montpellier job, and they've appointed, who have they appointed? Lucas Hernandez, the former, I believe, Real Madrid or Barcelona player. He was the Wisła Krakow manager, is now the GKS Katowice coach, so I don't know how that's going to go for them. In addition to Lisek winning the Ballon d'Or, he also won the FIFA Men's Best Player, which he didn't in the previous year. His stats that count... Oh, Pereira's in! Oh, no! Oh, come on, Ibrahima, mate. Come on. He got 21 goals and 25 assists this year in 33 appearances, which is utterly insane. Maca, go on, lad. Dig us a good one out. Lisek! And there he goes, adding another one. It's 1-0, and we've got 82% possession so far. Lisek grabs his 23rd goal of the season. I could comfortably see him getting to 30 this year. And Maca, the number of assists and good performances he's put in since he got into the first team is really, really impressive. He might actually be able to give Shabala a run for his money. Look at that for a ball. Lisek, back post again. Another goal for him. Great stuff. Lisek was also in the FIFA Pro Player of the Year. He won 3 different Player of the Year awards. Gorosito Pereira, and it's 1. Iglesias won FIFA Pro Best Goalkeeper of the Year, which is no surprise. He's won it before, which is pretty cool. We also had Iglesias, Lisek, Albarracin, and Freitas in the Team of the Year with Almeida on the bench, but that's mostly from his time at Monaco, I'd have to say. For Posse, Carroll, Post, no! And yeah, about our new owners, it's a guy called Julian Rhodes from Bradford. Oh, it's gone in! What? Penalty? The ball's in the net. What are you talking about, Gov? Oh my god, really? Just give us the goal. All right, Lisek has a chance from the spot to make it 2-0. Can he do it? No, he can't. God's sake, the ball was in the net, for crying out loud. Why do we not just get a goal? But yeah, the new owners haven't really done much. They added like 20 mil to our transfer budget, which was already enormous, so it didn't really matter that much. Carroll over the crossbar. Albarracin with basically a corner. And it's going to come back to him. Goes for a ball across. Flicked away, Pereira. Did you see that? He very nearly didn't score it there as well. His 19th goal of the season, good, but it genuinely looked like he was about to not put this in the back of the net as well. Absolute melee when this comes back. Eventually ends up back with him. But look at this. He takes a touch. Here. What is he doing? It's like, I mean, maybe they actually made the right choice here. Maybe it was just a little fake out to get it past. Whips one across again. Pereira comes back to Lisek. And he's put it on the rebound. It's 3-0. Blaise Lisek this time does score. He should be on a hat-trick, really. But he is our top scorer this season as well. And I think probably our top assister as well. He's got 16 assists so far this season and 24 goals in all competitions. I think 30 goals this year for Blaise Lisek is very much on the cards. And if it still doesn't get him a Poland call-up, I will be angry. It's crazy. He's always in the squad, but they never actually play him. And you've got to start to question, if this was real life, like, there's no way that the public in Poland would let them get away with this. Pereira makes it 4-0 with the assist from Maka, but you wouldn't have a player that had won 2 Ballon d'Ors, the best player in the world, 2 years in a row, not being picked for his country's starting 11. Can you imagine if Portugal didn't pick Cristiano Ronaldo, or Argentina never picked Messi? And when I say never, I mean, like, he's only got 4 caps. Like, it's ridiculous. For Posse, he's going to drive at them. They're going to create space for him. Lisek cuts inside. Oh, Blaise Lisek completes his hat-trick with his full... Oh my goodness me. 25th goal of the season. And he's just got better and better. This time on his right foot. It's great work from Carroll here to drop this inside for Posse. He just keeps on driving, but unfortunately it's a terrible one of these. But Lisek still has a lot of work to do here. A couple of touches to set himself and just drifts that one under the goalkeeper for the 5th goal of the game. Oh, and now they have Pimentinha. He's got support from Canio, I believe. Finds Canio. And come on, man. Are you joking? Adamczyk. They're going to lose it again, aren't they? Yep. Here we go. Firmino's got to make the run, though. I might just be able to go alone here. He's got to wait for some support. Can't do it. Francisco! And slips it home for 5. Jose Francisco, only his 3rd goal of the season, but he's got a decent number of assists and he plays well when he's in the team. Just a very, very good performance all round, really. Firmino just goes a bit too wide here, so he has to try and just whip across in. Maybe he could have waited a bit, but once this comes down to Francisco here, just takes a bit of patience and just drops that one into the bottom corner for 6. Well, there we go. Another absolute trashing in the league. But you can see that the performance-wise, the chance creation, everything is sort of just improved in general. Lisek with a hat-trick in there too. 2 for Pereira, 2 more assists for Maka. Really good performance. And look at that. 79 goals scored now. I think we could be on for a record goal-scoring season. That is for sure. So, next episode is obviously going to be Arsenal. Again, that's not going to be easy, but we do have a 3-goal advantage. So as long as we don't muck it up to a royal extent, and you know we're capable of it, we should be okay. But we're not going to take any risks now. We're really looking like a decent side now. We've got a lot more goals in our game than we had before, and that is scary to other teams, particularly with the likes of Lisek firing on all cylinders. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this episode, and I hope you have, drop a like. That'd be glorious. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe. That'd be brilliant as well. And I'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.